Coach, we saw some outstanding defense from your team in the first quarter and into the first half. Where would you say that the breakdown started in the second half?
Yeah, I think it was a combination of shot selections and turnovers. And on offense, the ball just got sticky. And, obviously then they made the barrage of threes on us.
John, go ahead.
Chris, when you just in terms of the shot selection, how do you kind of go about improving that, kind of getting to the guys about time and place and all those things?
Yeah, I thought just got to play, kind of play next action basketball, move it again, go set another screen, throw 2 passes in a row. How about that for a change? And then we're all trying to get, I think we got a little frustrated when they came right back in the game after we built a bit of a lead, and, we got frustrated with the whistle a little. Then we just tried to do it all by ourselves a little bit. And, that kind of hurt us. We just got to keep trusting. And then when we started moving the ball, which I thought we did a good job to the later part of the third quarter, then we didn't make open shots. We had some good open looks. We just didn't make them.
Jace, go ahead.
Hey, Chris, what were your thoughts on Jarrett and just how he looked physically out there?
Well, yeah, it was good to see him. I mean, obviously his first game back, it was a little rough for him. I thought he was pressing a little offensively, but he competed hard, so we were happy about that.
And with Anthony, what's his path to being an efficient offensive player? Is it as simple as shot selection?
Well, I think he's got to, continue to understand, what the game is giving him. I mean, today, every time he went downhill and got to the rim, they really couldn't stop him. And he made threes late, but he didn't make threes to the early part of the game. He's kind of just out there playing right now. He doesn't have a plan of attack, if you will, and that's normal. And I think that's something that'll happen for him. Hopefully as this season unfolds, and I'm sure going forward.
Dane, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, we talked a little bit before the game about, trying to kind of win it on defense and maybe sacrifice a little bit in terms of spacing. It seemed like in the first half, kind of both of those things happened where the defense was good and maybe there was some lost spacing there. Was that fair to say? Yeah, there were some times we were on top of each other, but I thought we did a really good job offensively when we were in the first quarter in particular, got to the rim. I think we missed 4 or 5 of our first 6 or 7 shots were layups, and we kind of just didn't finish very well. And again, we needed all these buckets. I thought we should have been up 10 at halftime. And then with Josh, is that just kind of what you want him to be doing? Is just finding that screen there and rolling to the basket, maybe then spraying out to the corner? It looked a little different, I guess, than when he played more on the wing in the past.
You talking about Josh Okogie?
Yes, Josh Okogie.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I mean, we kind of treat him a little bit like a big sometimes, and we just that's part of the spacing that we have to compensate for. I thought he played well. I thought Josh played very well today. So.
Rick, go ahead.
Coach, you have an extremely young team and they're in the middle of a losing streak. To what extent does a lack of confidence corrode the aspects of your game? Where specifically do you think that really hurts?
Well, I think you see it in shot making. The game tightens up and we need to make a shot and maybe we don't. If you have a bit of a lead, you feel you have that comfort zone. And just when teams make a run on you, you gotta fight back. And that's what we're gonna have to be. We got to learn how to be a little more resilient right now.
John, go ahead.
Chris, in terms of that first half defense, what did you see there that was working, and do you think you can find some things to build on going forward here from that?
Yeah, I like that we were into the ball in the first half. We were doing a great job on Beal. I thought we were locked into the game plan there. The only thing that hurt us really in the first half was the offensive rebounds and some fouling. We got to get better with our fouls. We foul a lot. We bail the offensive player out with some cheap fouls, and we got to rebound a little better. We got to get our smalls, our perimeters to come in and rebound better.